First name Chill, last name Monger. Find me on Twitter under Chillmonger with 2 R's. Find me on Comic Book University's podcast. The link can be found in the description. New Mutants is a comic book that the Jonathan Hickman and Ed Brisson have combined writing. However, after reading this, I get the feeling Jonathan Hickman isn't too fond of the way that these were divided. I think he came up with a story for the sake of telling a story, but it was only 4 issues. And Marvel said, we're going to split this up because, Jonathan, sit down, buddy. We write for the trade over here. And Jonathan Hickman is like, quit inquiring class. All right, you know what I'm going to do? In this story that you write for the trade, I'm gonna have Sunspot look over here and represent me in this comic book. And he's going to say, you mean to tell me that there was a story happening with the New Mutants that I wasn't a part of? What the F? And it says over here, what the F indeed. Sorry, Bobby. That's Jonathan Hickman speaking on behalf, speaking via Sunspot. And aside from that, the jokes in here were kind of cool. It's nice that he can make Danny and Sunspot act that way. Joke telling is another arrow in his quiver. Since I talked about Danny Moonstar, you get the joke. It wasn't funny. Thumbs down if that joke was not funny. This was ill. So the joke in here with the crystal ball is that the good cop, bad cop. It said, so good meat sack, bad meat sack. And that was funny. But what I loved here was when they said that we're going to change the pressure on this crystal ball and you'll go from gas to liquid and liquid to solid. And this crystal ball goes, solid, no! Okay, now I just reenacted that pretty expressively. However, it's got no face, it's got no hands, it's got no way to display emotion other than the font. They changed the font over here. Shout out to the letterer for actually storytelling. Like, that doesn't happen. What's that letterer? What's your name, letterer? Your name is VC's Travis Lanham. There's a lot of VCs. I'm sure V and C stand for something. Maybe it's another company that they outsource to. So good job by him, or Hickman, for who gave the direction for that. Either way, that was cool. They will interrogate the crystal ball, whose name escapes me, but it was in the white pages of the last issue, issue 5. They're going to interrogate him and get the 411. They'll show up on Chandelier in the Chancellor's throne room, and they'll call out the person who wants the gladiator dead, who wants the kid dead, and wants to ruin everything. They'll talk it out, and then bygones are bygones. What? It's like, you don't value us? By the way, Sunspot is going to break the favorite spear of his woman. But it's like, the New Mutants didn't really matter. I don't like this, though, to say fight, fight, fight 3 times. That's a little bit too meta. I dropped the book. But like I say, I'm a reader, not a collector. So don't care about 9.8s and 9.7s. This thing with the fight thing didn't land on me. But I'm sure it's some sort of board game, Dungeons of Dragons and whatever. They just gonna come to peace with each other. They'll come to a resolution. The punishment is that Xandra needs to be taken care of by the person who tried to do this coup. Alright, well, there's a bunch of Death Commandos who are dead. Chamber and Mondo are not dead. Not that I ever thought they were dead. You guys saw me do the eye roll in the last issue review. If you didn't, this is me rolling my eyes every time somebody dies. Kate is still alive. Then we get to the party. There is a gateway here, and there will be a gateway where on the planet Chandelure, that's the debt that Cyclops needed, and that's the part of the story that's going to continue in the X-Men Mission Accomplished. Jonathan Hickman's probably done with this New Mutants team. He doesn't just write stories for nothing, like I say. That's it, and I think then I'm done also with the New Mutants. Unless, of course, the next story of the New Mutants features Dust, Rockslide, Anoli, Hisako, Surge, Hellion, X-23, all of the Academy X New Mutants, new X-Men. You don't know who they are? Well, check out this video to my left. It's about 3 minutes, and it covers that exact team. This is a video I made early in my YouTube days, like a year ago, and sound quality is not good, but it's very informative, and I'm proud of it. Bye.